crowd were loving the parade. Everyone was having a great time when out of the blue,
Hey everybody, Stitch1993 here again with another VHS pile video. Today we're looking at the Jackstone Lego VHS. Just to give some backstory first before we get into the video. So Jackstone was a Lego series, an actual building block set series that was one of the early 2001 sets. The interesting thing was the figures and the sets themselves were, although they were the standard Lego size, they were more simplistic in design. So this was kind of a very early on version of what is now the Lego Junior line brand here. The figures themselves were not your standard minifigure size. They actually were quite a bit taller and a bit more detailed as far as sculpture. And I really liked this set growing up. This was probably the first Lego series that actually tried to collect all the figures and all the sets to a varying degree of success. Here, of course, over the years, I've lost figures and pieces, so I don't have any of the sets anymore. But I do have this VHS here. And we're, of course, going to go over the box and the tape itself, and then I'm going to go over what is actually on the VHS. So, of course, first on the front we have Jackstone, the logo at the top here, along with the Lego logo itself. There is a age requirement of 4 and up, although honestly anybody at any age could watch this, so I don't know why that for a 4 plus age recommendation is on there. This set actually does, or this tape actually does have a number to it, so it's number 3901, and that is for this VHS. It says at the bottom there, free video cassette, and did some searching. I could not find an actual Jackstone Lego set that this VHS came with. From what I could find out, this was just sent out to people that were subscribed to the Lego magazine at the time. However, let me know down in the comments if you did have a Lego set that came with a VHS, because that would be very interesting. It shows a whole bunch of cool little action pieces on the front as well. I'm just going to let you know right now, none of this happens in this VHS. Totally different scenarios altogether. And of course we have I believe this is a 3D CGI rendition of the character. On both the left and right side, we have the basic Lego logo and Jackstone logo. Behind is you would think it's the Lego block really zoomed in, but this is actually Jackstone's logo, just in a little 3D bump design. And that can be said the same for the right hand side of the VHS as well, and as well as the top. Of course, the bottom is the opening for the VHS. And then the back does not include any pictures. It just simply has this statement that say, "We hope you enjoy this free Jackstone video from your friends at Lego. Join Jackstone as he uses his wits and imagination to save the victims of a flood, break up a bank robbery, and put out a blazing fire. It's all part of another exciting day in the life of Jackstone." Now, based on this description, it seems like maybe this was supposed to be sort of a pilot for a TV show. I am not quite sure. First, we're going to look at the tape itself, and then we'll get into the story and the video. So the tape itself is your standard black VHS tape. It has the Lego logo and the Jackstone logo, as well as the copyright information there. And then the insert actually has the barcode, as well as some other Lego information, as well as the title of the VHS. Now for the actual story. The story surrounds, of course, Jackstone, but is not does not actually follow Jack Stone himself. The story is told through news reports and interviews from pedestrians and rescue workers, all about how Jack Stone saved the day. It starts off, of course, with the classic Lego intro. Love that intro to this day. It just brings me back to my childhood. This is the same logo that they used in a lot of their video games at the time too. So Jack doesn't really have any superpowers. He just knows how to disassemble and reassemble Lego sets, and that's what they get into in all three of these little stories. Here is, oh no, the crisis has happened. We don't know what to do. The professionals don't know what to do, so we call in Jack Stone. And the way to get Jack Stone is to say his catchphrase, which is,
"Can do, will do."
And Jack Stone will appear. Of course, this VHS was released in 2001. The runtime is about 20 minutes. The animation is not good, even for its time. This is very, very cheap, very limited 3D animation. I feel like this would have been better if it was maybe 2D animated. I don't know. A lot of the figures don't really resemble their actual toy versions very well, and the lip syncing is sometimes off as well. Also, there's barely any sound effects, minus one or two noises here and there. The voice acting, going back to that, is very poor quality, especially Jack, whose voice actor sounds like he's reading his lines from a recliner with no inflections in his delivery.
Can do, will do.
Speaking of Jack's delivery, he barely talks. Outside of his catchphrase and one or two other sentences, that is all you're going to get out of the VHS movie that is the titular character. The most interesting thing about this VHS is, in the credits, there's a warning that advises real emergencies should only be helped by trained professionals. So I feel like this whole story, this whole VHS is a mute point, because they're in real life it's saying, don't do this, don't call on some random person. So overall, I probably wouldn't recommend this VHS unless you are a hardcore Jack Stone collector or just want to get some of the more niche Lego titles in your library. Thank you once again for joining me for VHS Pile. Let me know what VHSs in the future you'd like me to review, and comment down below and let me know if you had this VHS growing up and what your thoughts were of it. Make sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, thank you and have a good day. Bye-bye.
So, there you have it. The one and only Jack Stone. A man with a mission. To help, to save, to make things right. And you can help him do it. When in doubt, just shout.
Can do, will do.
Done.